What I see and what I learned out here is just in my heart and it's always going to be with me. But as an individual, I mean, I got an imagination, and that's what I use when I make my music. Without no imagination, man, you're not making up nothing, and that's what poetry is all about. It has a lot to do with thought, and Queensbridge is always in me, but I'm just putting down whatever I'm thinking about. It's life experience written down on paper and then made into albums, you know what I mean? Because it's like you talking about everything you're going through, and as you grow, you learn it, you know what I mean? And each album will be the different experience. It's all about experiences, really. Wow.
Hello. When it comes to my catalog of videos, you know, no matter how much videos. Oh, sorry. That was my speaker. My speaker just died in my pocket. When it comes to, I guess, how much videos I've made in the future, or in the past, or even right now, I feel like this video I'm about to make right now has the most unique atmosphere ever. I feel like this video is the darkest video I've ever made, but at the same time, the most enlightened video that I've ever made. And really, what it is me describing this. Now, if you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see this necklace, right? It's yin, from yin and yang. And you probably wonder what that represents and why I wear it all the time. And it's a quite extended answer. So let me give you the long answer first, and then I'll give you the short answer afterwards. In life, you have to find a reason to get up every morning, to work that job that you've been thinking about quitting for the past 2 years, to get that degree that is hopefully going to give you the career that you've always wanted, to start up that business that you've been dreaming about since you were a kid, to finish writing that book that you've always wanted to do. Even though we have dreams and aspirations in life, there will always be this little thing eating at us, telling us not to pursue it, telling us that we don't deserve happiness. And I feel like the more I grow as a YouTuber, the more people will probably wonder why I'm happy. Will probably wonder why I'm committed to this channel. Will probably wonder why I have so many aspirations and stuff. And this is just to sound as humble as possible, but during Christmas of last year of 2020, I had a ego death, and during that ego death, I realized the famous quote from Plato, the Greek philosopher, or whatever nationality he was. All I know is that I know nothing. This necklace here represents me being in the dark. The reason why I work hard and do what I need to do and just move through life is because I'm needed, you know? People need you, you know? As much as they try to act like they don't, as much as people try to devalue in their life, the reason why they tell you their opinions so much, the reason why they shove their beliefs down your throat, the reason why they even speak to you in the first place is because you're needed. You've always been needed. Yeah, you, the person watching this, I'm not talking about myself. You have always been needed. And sometimes when life gets you down, you start to wonder, do people really need me? Do I really have a purpose here? Why am I even here in the first place? Is this even real? And, there are certain individuals who try to find an answer to that question. That is the yang path, the path of light, is people who try to find that answer, and a lot of them do. But there's people like me who have come to a different realization. I've come to the realization that I don't know a thing. The reason why I get up every day, and the reason why I record all these videos, and the reason why I speak to this camera like it's like a friend of mine, is because I don't know what else to do. I'm just living. And that's why the title of the video is what it is. Unknownism. Because a lot of people will probably ask me, Ken, what religion are you subscribed to? Well, I am a Sufi Muslim, SUFI MUSLIAM. That is something that I do in order to connect myself and in order to space myself out and in order to free myself. But overall, my philosophy of life and my path of life and my lifestyle is unknownism. There is mystical things that I dabble into. There is theories that I will entertain. There is philosophies that I will try to dig into. But at the end of the day, I don't know a goddamn thing. And I feel like this is why, I'm sure all of my other videos are gonna be really popular and really huge, except this one. And I feel like that's for a reason. I feel like the second someone sees this title and my facial expressions and the thumbnail, I feel like already then they know that this video radiates a different aura that they should stay far away from. That's why if you clicked on this video, I commend you, because the whole purpose of this is just to let people know, we are all just alive, We're all here and we're all just alive because whoever created us loves us, must have loved us, Everybody wants to know proof, you know what I mean? Where's the proof of a creator? Where's the proof of this? Where's the proof of that? Well, eventually, you end your journey where you started the journey. You realize that the proof that there's a creator, the proof that you are loved, is yourself. Honestly, sometimes you impress yourself. Sometimes you do something crazy. Sometimes you reach a state of mind that you would have never thought you would ever reach. You reached a certain enlightenment that you thought you would never have been mature enough to reach. And that is because when it comes to this world, this is a generic phrase, but you know how people say, be the change that you want to be. I tell you, be the proof that you want to be. This is whatever religion you're subscribed to, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim or a Hindu or a Buddhist, or you're a bit of, you know, if you yourself can be the proof of what you believe in. You don't need to say anything. You don't need to do anything. You just need to live. And once you live and once you become whole, empty people who are not whole in their life, will look at you and will judge you and will try to find some sort of mistake or some sort of imperfection with you, just so they can not face their demons. But the more quiet you are, and the better you carry yourself, and the more graceful you become, and the more humble you become, eventually everything just falls into place. When you just let go and you just see, you start to realize that everything has an equal amount of love put into it. We are all loved equally. And unfortunately, through the world we live in, and unfortunately through the circumstances that we're put in, and unfortunately through the responsibilities that get forced upon us in life, we forget that. Sometimes you forget that through everything, as long as you have yourself, you're okay. And the path of being alone and the path of, I want to say, the path of just submitting to everything is, I guess, synonymous with being dark, I want to say. You're just in the dark. And that's why, like, me as a YouTuber, like, I'll make commentary videos on other people, and I'll make, like, I guess I want to say, like, thought pieces or like videos describing other people. But at the end of the day, like, I don't care what people got going on in their life. You know? Me as a YouTuber, like, I give my 2 cents towards things because, it's just whatever's on my mind. But deep down, like, it's whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't know a single thing that I'm talking about. And hey, there's some things I'll say that'll resonate with you. There will be a lot of things that I say that won't resonate with you. And all I ask for people who watch my videos or see me behave a certain way is, I hope you understand. You know what I mean? I don't want you to agree with me, I don't want you to disagree with me. I just want you to understand that I'm just going through the motions, you know? When I was like 13, people used to shoot me down with this phrase, oh, dead fish go with the flow. Well, here's the thing. Dead fish go with the flow. How did that fish die in the first place? Eventually, you have to go with the flow. You might as well make it easy for you. What even is death? I don't know what it is. This video is kind of all over the place. I didn't script it. I didn't think about it. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload it. I guess I did. If it's on the channel, I guess I did. But when it comes to this present moment, all I'm focused on is right now. And right now, I got an online class to do. I got some homework to do. And it's my friend's 18th birthday. And I'm gonna do all of that because I'm needed. And people need you. You are definitely needed. You know, just because your phone doesn't get blown up, and just because you're not a huge YouTuber, just because you don't get 20,000 likes on Instagram, doesn't mean that you're not needed. And on the flip side, it doesn't mean those people are needed either. It just means that a lot of people are jealous of them. It just means that they attract a lot of people who want to see them. Does that equate to being needed, though? You come to that conclusion. I have taken a role of submissiveness. I am whoever you perceive me to be. Whether that be a genius or an idiot. Yeah. Whether that be a genius or an idiot. Whether that be a winner or a loser. Whether that be whoever. You can perceive my complexion and my words and my thoughts however you would like to. Because that's the beauty of just life. There are tons of people who will make videos like this. Tons of people who make videos like this, you know? But I just want to make it really clear, you know? I want to make it very clear on what my direction in life is. And you know how I had the video, if nothing matters, then everything matters. Well, my direction in life is no direction. But no direction is every direction. I'm just feeling it out. It's like being a child. You just take one step from the other. And you just feel out and you just fix whatever needs to be fixed. You look around you and you see a bunch of broken people. You look around you and you see a bunch of people who are not whole, who just want to spend more time with themselves. But they can't because they're too busy fixing other people. They forgot to fix themselves. So when you help other people and you help yourself at the same time, then life starts to make a little bit more sense. I'm turning 18 in 4 months. When I was 11 years old, I thought that was a crazy number. 18. Wow, that's so crazy. I wonder what I'll be like. And now I'm reaching that point, and it feels just like when I was a kid again. I'm just going through the motions, and I'm just fulfilling people's needs. But this time around, I'm fulfilling mine as well. Selfishness and selflessness are two sides of the same coin. There are a lot of things in this world that you think are polar opposites, but are actually the same once you boil it down. Read in between the lines. Just ask what it all really means. You know, all the screaming in your house, all of the nights that you're partying, this pandemic, all of your relationships, the nights you spend playing video games, the nights you spend crying over your ex. You know, you can have your earthly matters. You can do whatever you want. But sometimes you just have to press the pause button. Look around you and just ask yourself, what does it all really mean? Now you could go the light path and say, oh, it means, and then actually come with an answer. Or you can go the dark path and say, it doesn't mean anything. But because it doesn't mean anything, that means it means everything. You see how that works? It's very hard to explain. It's not the best theory, but it's the theory that works for me. And that's all that matters. So, you know, when I think about myself in a high regard, even then, I do not think I am special. So when it comes to people who are looking at this video and thinking, damn, this guy's an idiot, hey, cool, right? But when it comes to people who are looking at this video and thinking, damn, this guy is a genius, well, first of all, I would like to say I'm flattered, but I want you to know that there will be hundreds and millions of people like me. And they're a bit convoluted, they're a bit hard to see, and on a surface level, you don't think they're smart. But when you go within yourself, and when you start to look and just appreciate everything, and when you start to just accept the fact that we don't know anything, you start to realize that there's a lot of people in this world who are really intelligent, really smart, and really impressive. And that whether they consciously do this or subconsciously do this, the things they do contributes to an amazing ordeal. That's why I try not to think too highly of myself. No matter how big this channel gets. Hey, this channel might stay at 1,000 subscribers. This channel might be one of the biggest channels on YouTube. Whatever the fate of this channel may be, I just know that there are a lot of people just like me. He could be in your YouTube comment section. He could be your handyman. He could be your next door neighbor. He could be your pet cat. He could be your room. Could be your parents. He could be your friend that you thought was just always silly all the time. And they have their own representation of themselves. You know, this YouTube channel is just how I represent my intelligence. But other people have other ways of doing that. And just because it's not like some sort of huge channel, and just because it's not some sort of movie or some sort of great project or some sort of artistic thing, doesn't mean that it's not there. Life is a scavenger hunt. And the best part about it is you get to figure out what you want to find. You make the rules of it. You get to know what you want to find. So go. Enjoy the hunt. And just remember, well, this is what I think, but I don't know a single thing. Okay? Whether you think this was the realest, most intelligent video I've ever made, whether you think this was the dumbest, most incoherent video I've ever made on the planet. Hey, it is what it is. Anyways, that was the long answer to why I wear this necklace. The short answer? It's a dope ass necklace.